Hey everybody, so today I am going to show you how to make a European 4-in-1 in a diamond shape, and I'm calling this my tiny diamond. I'm also going to show you how to make it into a charm option. So I have two different ring sizes here, plus a lobster clasp to make it in the charm, and always my handy dandy pliers, and I'm working off a silicone mat today. For those who do not know, I am Christy with Christy E Creations, a chainmail artist and a mixed media artist as well. So the first thing I am going to do is take the blue pile, they're all the same size, so it does not matter at this point, and close two of my rings. The way I close rings, I just twist back and forth till they click closed. Some can feel it, some cannot. It really depends on the person. Some can hear it, others cannot. So those two are closed. Sometimes you'll have to go back and reline just a little, but that is up to you. Now I'm going to pull this one open, which is a gray one at this point. I'm pulling one way towards me and one way away from me, so to create a gap, just like that. I'm going to put the two blue rings on, and we're going to close this. Now normally I have a twist tie or something else with me, and I just realized I didn't, so I'm going to use this lovely little lobster clasp that we'll use later and clip it on the gray ring so we can hold my starting point. If I can get it actually going, there we go. So that's just going to hold my starting point to make it easier. That's how I learned when I do a diamond shape of the European 4-in-1, or even a regular variation, put it on a corner so you know where you're working from. So now I'm going to be using 3. I've done a row of 1, 2, now I'm going to do a row of 3. And then you're going to start seeing a pattern. So I just open my ring. I'm going to follow this pattern here and just grab the upper blue. Now I forgot to say this a minute ago. I am left-handed, so you may be doing opposite of me as you work. Okay, have one of the blue rings held, but no more. I'm going to take another ring and open it, and now I'm going to grab both blue rings together and close. Now on this last ring we're going to use here, we are just going to go through this bottom blue ring that has only one going through both rings in it. So in the end, each ring has 2 pieces going through it. I'm going to close again. Now I'm going to do 4 rings on this next row, and then I'm going to descend after that, because that's what I normally do for my tiny European diamond. So with chainmail, you'll learn very quickly it's all about opening and closing rings. So I know I started on this side before, but this time I'm going to start on this side. I work with the flow of the ring shape way, and I learned it works best for me. Not everyone will. So 1 loose. Then grab 2 together. Now we're going to grab the one that is gray loose here and the blue one and the one next to it and add another blue through those 2. And lastly, we're going to put 1 ring out here. And we're going to, then we will close. All right. Now I am going to start narrowing this back down. But anyway, from here you can expand as much as you want. If I'm wanting this a small charm to be able to go in a backpack or so forth, I am stopping right where I'm at. So I'm going to use 3 of the gray rings again, and this time I'm grabbing the 2 blue rings Instead of adding, we're just going to take away. So by taking away, we're not adding a loose ring. Is basically how I see it. And that's all you do is you'll repeat this where you grab. This time I'm grabbing the 2 middle rings. And then next I'll grab the outer that is hanging loose right this second. And the one next to it. And it'll tighten up the weave. Because you can see that one ring right this second does not want to lay where it should. So we're going to go through this, grab that one, and then come out, and then close again. I probably already said this in this video, but I love saying it multiple times because people do find this very repetitive. With chainmail, it's all about opening and closing rings and making different patterns. So we're going to start our second to last row, where I'm opening a ring, grabbing 2 of the rings in front of me on the row above it, and close it. And this one, since there's only 3 rings in that row, we're also going to grab the loose one and the one that already has one in it to close as well. All right. Before I add the last ring, I am actually going to unhook the lobster clasp because I'm going to need it to show you how I am creating it as a charm. So I have my last ring here that I'm opening. I'm going to run through both blue. And then before I close it, which is, you can easily close and finish your pattern here, make it into necklace, add ribbon or sew portrait or sew on. I'm just adding this lobster clasp in before I close, and now I'm closing it. And you have a tiny diamond made as a charm. If you have any questions or want to know any more information, drop it in the comments. I want to thank you all for joining me, and I hope this video helped y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.